worries. You just jam or just feel natural or whatever. So, why don't you introduce yourself to our blog?
I'm David Andrea. I'm out of Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Excellent. So, what goes into a gig poster? Do you reach out to the band, or do you guys collaborate on an idea?
Yeah, I always work directly with the band, and I'll usually go 1 or 2 rounds of sketches. I initially ask for inspiration, just basic stuff.
Yeah. Like exact texts and stuff like that, so nothing's misspelled on the poster.
Yeah. And then I'll go. Usually, I'll just take 1 round of sketches.
Sure.
And it depends on the band, but some of them don't ask for much art direction. Some of them go back and forth a few times, and yeah, I think it's pretty important to have approval directly from the band.
Sure.
Because then there's no legal problems with it.
Legal problems?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, sometimes if you're working with working through bookers or venues or something, and you have the band name on there, sometimes.
Yeah, because they were directly involved in it.
Yeah. So, and it's not necessarily always a problem, but I prefer to just work with the band.
Right on.
Yeah.
So is that the majority of these is just all through the bands, or are they also through venues?
No, mine are all bands.
Okay,
Yep.
very cool. Well, how do you choose who you want to work with?
Well,
just whatever inspires you.
Well, I mean, it's gained momentum over the years. I started just doing photocopied flyers when I was younger, and it just gains momentum, and through word of mouth and internet stuff, it bands contact me.
Very cool, very cool. Well, do you have any advice for upcoming print artists?
Yeah, I guess just like count on that momentum to have. Like,
Sure.
If you work hard, it'll the momentum just builds, and you start getting people come to you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know at first it's like it's
a little bit frustrating.
It's hard to make contacts, and like you don't know how to break in. But I think if you just like kind of keep your head down and try to take care of like we're talking about getting permission from the bands, try to take care of that kind of stuff.
Sure.
And a lot of times if you just approach the bands, nowadays you can email anybody almost. Approach the bands and just have a portfolio ready to show them and just do it.
Very cool. Can you tell us what you're working on?
Yeah, this is for a Japanese band called Envy.
Wow.
And this is a masonite board coated with clay, so you can ink it, and then using a scratch tool you can scratch the ink. So you have both the inked line and then you have the scratched line.
Wow. Good stuff. Well, and if somebody wanted to purchase something from you or contact you, how would they do so?
Yeah, it's dvdandrea.com. That's my website.
Excellent. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today.
Yeah, thanks.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. Say, and also, we actually monitor people for some artists that we work with. So, like, I work with, I don't know if it's some of these guys, but